Hi everyone, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Today we're going to take one of our pantry staples and use it to make a fantastic side dish for any dinner, but that definitely deserves a place on your holiday table. The base is going to be Rice-a-Roni, either a box from the grocery store or a pack of the copycat Rice-a-Roni that we've made in a previous video. If you're interested, I'll put a link to that in the description below. This is Rice-a-Roni kicked up a notch with fall flavors of cranberry, orange, and the nutty addition of almonds. When finished, this recipe brings Rice-a-Roni into a whole new place. Savory with onions and celery, yet with a touch of sweetness. Want to give it a try? Then grab your apron and let's get started. Okay, in a medium saucepan, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter melted, and it's on medium heat. I'm going to use one of my bags of Rice-a-Roni mix that we made ourselves, or you can use an entire box of Rice-a-Roni from the store. Just add that to the butter, and we're going to saute this, stir it around until the pasta part starts to lightly brown. It'll take about 5 minutes. Okay, you can see that the pasta part of the Rice-a-Roni has lightly browned and the rice is starting to turn a translucent white. So now we can take it off the heat, put it in another bowl, and we'll use this same pan to do the rest of our recipe. Now we're going to add some sliced almonds, and we're just going to stir them around until they're just a little toasted. Should take about 3 minutes. Okay, our almonds are lightly browned. So now we're going to take them out so that they can cool. And in the same pan again, we're going to add a little bit of butter. And I've got finely diced onion, finely diced celery, a little bit of minced garlic, and a pinch of black pepper. And we're just going to saute those. Just want them to get barely translucent. We've sauteed our onions and garlic and celery. We're going to add our Rice-a-Roni mixture back into the pot. Mix it together. I'm going to add some sweetened dried cranberries and some orange zest. And stir it all together. Let it cook through for about a minute. If I didn't mention it before, all of the amounts for the ingredients are listed in the recipe down in the description box. Now we have 2 cups of chicken broth and 1/3 cup of fresh orange juice. Now we just want to bring this to a boil. Once it starts to boil, then we'll reduce the heat down to low, cover it with a lid, and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Now that the 15 minutes is done, we want to go ahead and fluff it with a fork. Take our toasted almonds, add them to the mixture, and fluff it with a fork again, and we're ready to put it in a serving dish and serve. Won't that be a great addition to your holiday menu? This is just one way you can dress up Rice-a-Roni. Far from being a one-trick pony, we'll look at more ways to use this great staple in future weeks. Thanks for joining us today in the kitchen, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe and it makes its way onto your side dish repertoire. Now, as always, this recipe is just below the like button, as well as a link so that you can print it out. Please take a second to subscribe and come back next week for another delicious recipe. Until then, have fun in the kitchen.